Alright, so the next adventure, and actually, if you look at the list of adventures on Guild Wars 2 Wiki, the first adventure I should have done is the Tendril Tortures. Also not available at night. I have no idea what time it is here, but let's see. I don't know if I've ever done this one. I really don't. I don't think I have. So let's go take a look. Yeah, no, I've never done this one. Wow. Okay. And nobody I know is in the top 250, so that gives me pause. 110 tendrils. I have to do 110 things? That's a lot of things. What the heck? Okay, let's figure out what this is, since I've never done this before. So I press play, and I burn tendrils and avoid unexploded shot before time runs out. And I've got 2 minutes. Oh, okay, so I could... Oh no, I avoid that. Apparently unexploded shot also gets tendrils though, maybe? No, okay, so don't hit the unexploded shot because you'll get knocked down. But you gotta get tendrils. Okay, let's see if I can cheese this one too. You can. But what happens if I drop it? I got this back. Okay, but what happens if I use it, drop it, and then use it again? Okay. So good, that still stays. Alright, so that's a possibility. I could use that, maybe. I think it has the same issue where you can use food. Oh, the tendrils are so small and they don't show up on the map. They don't show up as, like, items. You know what I mean? Interesting. Can't mount. Oh, I'm gonna have to learn this one, I guess. And what's this do? Napalm to burn anything caught in its blast radius. How big is the blast radius? That's very small. That seems inefficient. But maybe you use that to get the unexploded shot before it becomes an issue? Like, it doesn't matter if I get the unexploded shot, right? I don't think it does. How long does it take for this stuff to respawn? Let's take a look. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. All cut in my head. Okay, so I took too long. Let's do that again. You know what? I'm gonna do the rest off camera. And I'll get back to you. I'll record things that I learn. Goodbye. Okay, so we've gotten to the point where I can't continue anymore. I am so far not doing fantastic. It's only been about, I want to say 5 minutes. I only got to try it like 2 or 3 times. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. It's basically you got to know where all the I can't do it anymore because of the nighttime. Things got rather hairy. And yeah, so I think the idea is you got to kind of know where all the tendrils are, and I think they do respawn after a while. I have to confirm that. But if they do respawn, I think I have an idea of how to properly use the rewinder. Because up here, up on this ledge, there's like a ton of them. Like a heck of a lot, all together in the same spot. So, and it's not the easiest thing to get up here. Like you have to walk all the way, either take this mushroom over here, or like come up this cliff side. So it takes a little while to get here. But I think if I instead, I can't do it right now, but if I instead put the position rewinder before the thing started up here, you know, and then as soon as I click play, turn on the position rewinder again, and then reappear back here. I don't know if that'll work. I haven't tried it yet because it turned nighttime right before I thought of it. And then if I reappear up here, that'll start me off on the right foot, put the position rewinder down again, get all these, and then go to the less concentrated areas, go down here, go inside the ship and all that. And then 30 seconds later, reappear up here. Hopefully in 30 seconds these have all respawned. I don't know if that's the case, we'll find out. And then maybe that's the fast way to do it. Like, put that on repeat. Come up here every 30 seconds to re-kill all these tendrils. So let's see if that works. So far, the unexploded shot, I can't tell what the detriment of doing it is. I guess it kind of slows you down because you don't want to run into the big circle and get hit. But I think you could just accidentally hit the unexploded shot whenever you want, as long as you're not in the orange circle, because you just don't get hit that way, right? We'll see. I don't know if that's the case, but I think that's what's going on. Anyway, wish me luck. I will be back when I've been able to play it some more. Alright, I'm back. And that plan was not going to work. So I figured out that, yeah, if you use the prototype position rewinder, place something down, and then start a thing, your position rewinder gets reset as well. So, like when you start the adventure, everything gets reset. So I can't teleport back up here with a position rewinder right after the thing. But that did prompt me to look around for speed boost mushrooms, and there in fact happens to be one way up here. So I've been running it a few times, and doing this to start I think is the way to go. You come up here, you're about to go reset, and then you just run over it, reset, and play. And you could start your adventure like that, and you have a good 20 seconds once again of speed boost mushroom. I feel like that's like the trick to a lot of these things. And so yeah, I think there's a few ways you could do this, actually. I don't think this is like... Okay, full disclosure, I've done it a few times now, and I'll play you in the background now my fastest run as it stands. But yeah, so I am the top of my current board here, all the people that are in guilds and stuff with me. Rank 112 overall, and yeah, and I don't know how much faster you could go, so doing it pretty legit, you can get a pretty good score, obviously, nearly top 100. So unless I know someone who has a higher score than me, I can't tell really if I'm just like a little bit off, you know? Or if there's some trick I'm missing that could get me like another 10 seconds off or something like that. But because as it stands, I feel like I might just be like 2 seconds off the perfect run, you know? So yeah, this is how you do it. You get your thing, you get your speed mushroom, start up here with the speed boost mushroom, and there are certain areas that you should clean. There's this area down here. I think it's probably best to run up here while you have the speed boost, to come up here and start doing everything up here, because this is a lot of running up here, and with the speed boost, you know, all the running goes a lot faster. So you clear all around here. There's some tucked over here. You clear around here, and what you'll see from the run that is going on is I feel like it's like you have better control and it's more efficient to do it in first-person camera. So that's another little trick I think is going on, because you could either, well, it's kind of hard to do it in adventure mode. That didn't seem to work very well for me, especially because I wanted to use the prototype position rewinder as well, and I can't do that well in adventure mode. Sorry, action camera mode. But without adventure mode, if you're just straight up, you know, first-person camera, and you're using the flamethrower, you could control it pretty well in first-person view. Like, you could look up to avoid some of the bombs, you could look down to avoid some of the bombs, stuff like that. So first-person camera, I think, is the way to go. You're going... If you hit a bomb and you're too close, you could always dodge, so, like, that's easy. You don't have to worry about the bombs. As soon as you see the orange glow, you just dodge through it. Go all the way through here, you drop down, then you get the little guys over here, you go down this path, there's some up here, there's some that are going to be over here, there's some that are going to be over here, you get those, use your 2 ability to get the ones you can't reach with the flamethrower, you get these guys over here, and then if you don't want to use the position rewinder, you could come up here with this bouncing mushroom, clear the ones out here, get the guys up here, and then come in here, and then do a little bit up here, and then do the rest over here. But if you do want to use the position rewinder, what I've been doing is you do all this stuff up here first. So let's get back up here. This little jump is a little tricky, but you could do it pretty easily. And then when you drop down, I've been using the position rewinder. When I hit here, put it down, get back in my... you have to press the swap weapons to get back into your flamethrower. You do the flamethrower all the way down here again. Let's just go there quickly. And then when you finish up here, there's like 2 little guys over here left. And then you use the position rewinder and go straight back up here. And I feel like that's more efficient than using the bouncing mushroom and then coming up and then down and around again. Because this you could just go straight up and then get the little guys back here. And that pretty much completes it. One last thing to note is you don't need to get all the tentacles to get 110, which is the number you're going for. But so what you want to try to do is get the most efficient tentacles. So like when you're doing the flamethrower around here, just like pretty much get all the ones in the clumps, blah blah blah. Try to get everything basically, because the flamethrower is pretty efficient. But if you're doing the little napalm thing like that guy's doing, try to get at least 2 together for each shot. If there's one straggler left behind, it's probably not efficient to get that one straggler with the one shot of napalm, because that's a little slow. So yeah, that's it. I got top 100. This one is down. Cross it off the list. On to the next adventure.